light. I am the light of the Christ. I am omnipotent. I am omnipresence. I am omniscient. I am one with the One. I am one with God. I am endless. I am that I am. Sit with these powerful truths in the stillness.
I say yes to the goodness. I say yes to love. I say yes to abundance raining down from up above. I say yes, I say yes, I say yes. I say yes to forgiveness. I say yes to God. I say yes to the moment, bringing me such positive vibes. I say yes, I say yes, I say yes. I say yes to the goodness. I say yes to the love. I say yes to abundance raining down from up above. I say yes, I say yes to the beloved, looking back at me when I'm face to face. I say yes, yes, I say yes. I say yes to the goodness, I say yes to love, I say yes to abundance raining down from up above. I say yes, I say yes, I say yes. I say yes to forgiveness, I say yes to God, I say yes to the moment bringing me positive vibes. I say yes, yes, I say yes. I say yes, I say yes, I say yes. I say yes, I say yes, I say yes.
I don't know. I think I should just go home. We've already done it. I am going to ask you to roll your shoulders a little. Let's get the energy flowing again. Oh, it was such a beautiful opening, and I want to thank the band. Yes. And thank all of the people that helped make this service what it is. What a blessing we are in here, Savannah. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Becky, for that wonderful meditation. I am Judith Jones, known here usually as Judy, and I'm a licensed Unity teacher and have been for many, many years. It took me 10 years to become a licensed Unity teacher because I had to work. Back then, you had to go to Unity Village to get your, well, I guess you still do, right? But you still can do some courses out of the church usually. But anyway, I was busy working, so I could only go 2 weeks at a time. And finally, the 10 years came up, and they said, you're going to have to start over if you don't do it now. And so I did do it. Well, today I have my mixing spoon because we are going to mix up some spiritual truths, some food for the spirit. And I'm old-fashioned, and so I even brought my old-fashioned cookbook. Better Homes and Gardens new cookbook. New cookbook, yes. And when my husband and I married, he brought one from his family and I brought one from my family. So you know when we're stuck, we know where to go. So, and I am old-fashioned in that I really enjoyed the basic teachings of our first teachers. And one of our first teachers was Emily Cady, Emily Cady. And how many of you have taken this course? I know I've taken it with Rev Ev. It's being sold in the bookstores, yes, if you have not had it. And it is the basic teachings that Myrtle and Charles Fillmore, the co-founders of Unity, started using in this way. They were writing a magazine called Unity Magazine, the Fillmores were. And Emily Cady lived in New York City, and they lived in Kansas City, Missouri. But she was getting their literature, and she started putting articles into their magazine. The Fillmores were being pressed to write their own book. They did not feel ready to, because everything that they were learning about New Thought and how to apply it to their teachings, to the Bible lessons, they prayed over for about 6 hours every day. And they would not they did not feel that they could publish a book until they had really prayed over every concept that they wanted to put in the book and knew that the concepts worked. So, to satisfy the hunger of people, they decided to put these articles that Emily Cady had written into a book called Lessons in Truth. So the basic teachings of unity were actually done by Emily Cady. And I have been thinking about it, how much we work on affirmations here at Unity. And Miss Cady asked us to do, did everyone get the little recipe that you've been handed? The denial and affirmation recipe? If you didn't, we have more. Does anyone need one to take home with you, or if you want to add to it? I used her language. You will find that she often refers to God or as He. And you may want to change that or turn it into spirit, which is fine. And of course, she referred to Mother Earth as Mother, our nurturer and our knowledge coming from above, and our nurturing coming from the earth. But of course, we know it all blends together, and it's God or Spirit. I want to make sure I'm not leaving anything out, except that I left my glasses in my seat. Just a minute here. All right. So let's go on with our denials and affirmations. We will start with the denials. There is no evil. How could there be evil when there is only God? It's as though some people have let that light go from themselves. But the light is there. And so by what we're doing with our denials is that we're emptying ourselves. We're clearing our minds of old thoughts so that we can put in new. It's rather like, if my cup is full, how can I put more in? Or in the saying in the Bible that if you put new wine into old wineskins, they'll burst. So we have to make ourselves new, and that's what we're doing by these denials, by saying these denials. There is no evil, so we know that there is only God. Is that up there? Okay. The second basic denial was there is no absence of life, substance, or intelligence anywhere. The real is spiritual, and that is eternal. That is always with us. That will never die. The things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. And that's from 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 18. The third denial, basic denial, pain, sickness, poverty, old age, and death cannot master me, for they are not real. Now, I kind of find that one a little hard. However, this is my affirmation. My age is none of my business. And just keep rolling. Oh, and that's the other thing. You know, I guess people retire much earlier than I'm still working, so, but for me to retire means literally that, retire. Put on new tires and keep moving. Our fourth denial, there is nothing in all the universe for me to fear, for greater is He that is within me than he that is in the world. Now the He that is within me, if you saw that that is capital, you know what that means. That Holy Spirit within me, the I am within me, is greater than this. So it's been suggested by Emily Cady to repeat these 4 denials several times a day, whether repeating them silently, but to build them into your consciousness. But of course, always put an affirmation to follow. Because we know that it says in the Bible that if you take away one evil spirit, 7 more might come in. So that's why we want to make sure when we create a void, it has to be filled. The universe will fill it, and you want it filled with positive things. So make sure you do those affirmations. I'm going to go on to the affirmations now. And they're in fact, you all are going to say them with me. Let's do number 1. God is life, love, intelligence, substance, omnipotence, omniscience, and omnipresence. So we never need to worry. Let go of worry. Number 2, I am a child or manifestation of God, and every moment His life, love, wisdom, and power flow into and through me. I am one with God and am governed by His law. Affirmation number 3. I am spirit, perfect, holy, harmonious. Nothing can hurt me or make me sick or afraid, for spirit is God, and God cannot be sick or hurt or afraid. I manifest my real self through this body now. And affirmation 4, God works with me to will and to do whatsoever He wishes me to do, and He cannot fail. Yes, let go and let God. And we know that, and you may want to reword these to make them personal for you, but this is a good starting place. Because where did Unity start its teachings in a book form? Through H. Emily Cady. Aren't we thankful? Yes. I'm going to end my talk with this beautiful card that I've got at Brighter Day. And it's printed up there, but I'll read it for you. It's called 2 Wolves. One evening, an old Cherokee told his grandson about a battle that goes on inside people. He said, "My son, the battle is between 2 wolves inside us all. One is evil. It is anger, envy, jealousy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. The other is good. It is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith." The grandson thought about it for a minute, and then he asked his grandfather, "Which wolf wins?" The old Cherokee simply replied, "The one you feed." A Cherokee story. So which one are you going to feed? Well, use your denials and affirmations, and we know which one will win. God bless you. Let's go into prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, Mother God, Spirit of us all, the great I am, you know our needs before we even need to ask. But it is in humbling ourselves, by asking, by making our claim, or our demand as it used to be called, claiming that what you want for us, you want only good. Because we are your children, and we are heirs to the kingdom of love. We rise above the little goldfish that was swimming around and saying to the elder goldfish, I have something that I have to know, or I won't live. As he swam up to one, he said, I am told I have to live in water, but where is it? You're in it, my son. We are in God's love all the time. Thank you. Thank you. I am grateful, and so it is. Amen.
You've got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum. Bring gloom down to the minimum. Have faith or pandemonium is liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate his last remark, Jonah and the whale, Noah and the ark. What did they do? Just when everything looked so dark, well, they said, hey man, we better accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative. Latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with the in-between. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In-Between. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In-Between. Spread joy up to the maximum, eliminate the other stuff down to the minimum. Otherwise, pandemonium is liable to come up upon the scene. So accentuate the positive,
Thank you, thank you. I don't know about you, but don't mess with Mr. In-Between. That just resonates with me. Thank you, Reverend Judy. Give Reverend Judy a round of applause once again. Getting us back to the roots that sprung this beautiful tree that we call unity. And speaking of the roots, let's affirm our 5 principles. There is only one power, one presence in our lives and in the universe, God. We are the Christ of God in expression. Thoughts plus feelings equals outcome. There is power in affirmative prayer and meditation. We must live the truth we know. And one way we live the truth is about putting back out into the universe the blessings that we receive. I'm going to ask Rev Ev to come up and give an offertory prayer.
I invite you to take your love offering, place it in your left hand, cover it with your right. And as you do this, you want to affirm your prosperity. You have something to give. You are prospered. No matter the amount, what matters is the love. And we all have an abundance of love. So let's give as much love as we can as we say our offertory blessing together. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive. I am grateful.
God is my